Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly All Signs Tarot reading. I am looking at the week of May 26th through to about June 1st. So I'm looking at the last week of May 2025. And as always, I am starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. All of the timestamps will be listed down below. I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It does help. All right, let's get started. Aries, what does Aries have coming up for the last week of May 2025? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aries. What does Aries have coming up for the last week? All right, first card out, Aries, Six of Wands, very nice. Six of Wands. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Moon, the Empress, the Fool, Two of Cups, Strength, overall energy. Look at this. Very nice, Aries. You have some majors here as well. All right. So change is coming in, that's for sure. This is something you've been working on. For some of you, maybe you thought it was going nowhere, and now all of a sudden, this wheel is turning. So very nice. We have the Seven of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. A couple of sevens. So seven may be significant for some of you. But Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, along with the Moon. So there's some uncertainty here around this. Also with the Seven of Cups, I mean, you could be taking a chance here. If you were looking at multiple different options, Aries, this could be you taking a chance, choosing a cup here. For some of you, you're choosing a cup and you don't know what's about to happen. So there could be some fear here around this, or just some uncertainty here with the Moon showing up. All right, so you've got some energies here. So Seven of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, this may be like options in love. We've got Earth energy here. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We've got the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. I see lots of communication. Yeah, some of you are like moving into the unknown. It's like unknown territory or like uncharted waters for some of you. So you don't know what you're getting into. It may be a little confusing. Or it may have even been confusing for like the other person. If you're dealing with maybe an earth sign, maybe a water sign. We've got the Empress here. So that could be Taurus or Libra, Aries, Leo, maybe Pisces or Cancer, maybe significant. Maybe somebody else was like confused. Or maybe somebody else had options. I'm also getting that. So you could flip it, but however you resonate, this is you taking a chance. It's a very lucky, very fortunate energy here with the Wheel of Fortune. And with the Empress and the Fool, I'm definitely reading for some Aries where you're taking a gamble, you're taking a chance, and it's about to pay off here. With the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands was the first card that came out. So it is a card of victory. There also could be some really good news that's coming your way with what we've seen at the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands. That's a lot of communication. I also see a lot of like very creative, spontaneous, creative energy here. Some of you could be doing something, you could be working on something, maybe even at night. For some of you, if you feel like more inspired at night, if you're a night owl, for some of you, you could be doing that. But this for me is all about conquering your fears. So yeah, conquering your fears, listening to your intuition, and moving forward, taking that chance. For some of you, Aries, if this is on the love front, I could be reading for some Aries where you're interested in someone, and this is you talking to them, maybe getting to know them, could be asking them out. There's an element of new here. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're starting with the Empress vibes, Seven of Pentacles, Empress vibes, needing to nurture this, but this is like the universe giving you the green light. So whatever this is, as long as you put your time and energy into this, and it's something you really want, then there's really good energy here around this. And then I'm also getting that for some of you, something that you are working on for maybe a very long time, trying to get something off the ground. For some of you, Aries, maybe even you may have gotten discouraged, or you thought that something was just not going to work out. You may have like went through like a difficult time with something that you began and you put a lot of energy into, and maybe it didn't go anywhere. This could be you like assessing this situation and switching things up for the better, making some changes here. Whatever you're doing, I feel like it's really good. It's leading to success, growth. The Empress is all about growth. And for those of you that are working on a relationship, because I'm definitely reading for some Aries where you're coupled. This could be you working together with your person. I've seen the Three of Pentacles there at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is putting in work. The Empress does represent unconditional love. And with the King of Cups and the Two of Cups, I mean, this is a lot of love. If you are partnered, this is romance. This is a romantic energy. Could be having some drinks or something like that, going on a date. Whatever you're doing, that's a romantic energy for you, coupled Aries. It's actually very nice. Very nice. Some of you are with your person, like your rock. Someone that really gets you, understands you. There's a mutual love. There's a mutual respect. So yeah, I mean, what a beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. There just may be some confusion for some of you, especially I feel like if this is business, like making some changes here with your business, or yeah, a project that you're working on. Also, if you have kids, if you're a parent, there could be something going on with the kids. So the kids are getting out of school soon. So maybe there's, for some of you, could be like changing your schedule. You're looking at everything, trying to get organized. There's that sort of energy here. So yeah, there's really nice energy. I really don't want to clarify, but we will. Oh, there's the moon again. So you've got this energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces or Cancer, or you, Aries, you could be very, very psychic, intuitive. Could be doing something secretly. So the moon is not always just like deception in a negative sense. It's really not. You could just be hiding what it is that you're doing. But what is the Seven of Pentacles? So this is changing. So the Seven of Pentacles is past and current energy of you working very hard. There is a sense of discouragement here, but we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is changing. Look at this, Aries. Look at this. Repeat card. So King of Cups again. Two of Cups again. This is a lot of love. This is a lot of love. A lot of romantic energy. Even seductive with this Seven of Cups and the Empress. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. So looking at the Seven of Pentacles, we got these two cards. So for some of you, this is like investing in a relationship, or if it is a project, it's something you really like put your heart into this. It's something you really wanted. It's something you're really hoping for. Maybe you worked with another person here to bring this about. There could be some sort of partnership that's significant. Oh my God, Aries, look at this. So you're the first reading that I'm doing. You're the first sign. So this one takes the cake. This one's going to be a hard one to beat right here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune twice. We don't see this every day. So definitely appreciate this energy, take advantage of this energy, enjoy this energy. Things are going your way with that Six of Wands being the first card that jumped out. That's pretty amazing. All right, let's get you an Angel Answers Oracle card. So for those of you that have a question in mind, this may give you a direct answer. So I want that one. These flipped out after the fact. But let me see if we get any more. For Aries, please, Aries. Here we go. So we have be assertive, and then we have get more information. So once you get the information that maybe you need, and that can be that unknown or what's hidden, that unknown information. Once you receive that information, this is saying be assertive. So strength, step into your power, assert yourself. Also, this is interesting. I don't normally see this, but on this card, yeah, this is interesting. So she's actually taking off, or she took off the mask. So she was wearing a mask and she took it off. So yeah, somebody definitely could be revealing themselves. You could be revealing yourself here. Yeah, something coming out into the open. Maybe someone is like confessing their love. That's a possibility for some of you. All right, let's take a look at love for Aries for the last week of May. What is the guidance? Addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. And then we have true love. So that's interesting. So there may be like an addiction. Take what resonates, leave the rest. That may be for some of you, not all of you. But we also have true love here. So for me, this card represented genuine love, genuine feelings. Nobody's faking it. It's real. So true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. That's the Empress energy right there. But there could be some sort of addiction. So addiction is not always, you know, like drugs or alcohol or anything like that. No, an addiction can be, I mean, someone could be addicted to you. They could be addicted to spending money. It could be a variety of different things. It could be food. It could be a variety of different things. So true love, awakening. That's interesting. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. So maybe some of you Aries, you're realizing how much you love someone, or somebody could be realizing how much they love you. Could be a King of Cups. That's a lot of love. So underneath that we have denial. Again, maybe somebody was like denying their feelings or hiding their feelings, and now they're taking off the mask. So that is interesting. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Aries dealing with? There we have Aquarius that wanted to come out. So Aquarius. And we have Virgo. Aquarius, Virgo, and there's that earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, Aries, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. Oh my God. The cards came flying out for you, Taurus. Oh my goodness. So there's that Princess of Cups, Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups. All right. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for the last week of May? May 26th through June 1st. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. Nine of Wands, notice how it's in the reverse, Taurus. So you could be giving up on something, quitting. If you were extremely guarded, this could be you like dropping your guard with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We've got the Star. Okay, interesting. Nine of Wands for me upright can very much talk about boundaries, very strong boundaries. On that card, you see the lion, so it's for me, it's like big Leo vibes. Okay, so we've got the Star, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace. Look at that, Ace of Swords. Overall energy, Eight of Wands. So communication's coming in. It's coming in fast. Change is coming in. So you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So Aries just had the Wheel. So I could be reading for some cuspers, or maybe you have Aries in your chart. There's the Empress. They also had the Empress in their spread as well. Yeah, so change is coming in. This is like very high vibrational energy here. So the Empress. For some of you Taurians, this is you taking off. This is you taking off. You know your worth. I feel like this is travel for some of you. So with that Nine of Wands showing up in the reverse, for some of you Taurians, you're ending something, you're quitting, you're giving up. Maybe you feel like you've given too much, you've sacrificed too much, you've given too much, it's drained you, it's been too much. Yeah, with a past situation. Four of Pentacles, the Devil. So maybe some of you were like staying stuck or hanging on to something that wasn't the best for you. Maybe like staying in a relationship or a job or something that you felt trapped or stuck in. This can be for some of you like making a little bit of money. So maybe being underpaid. This is you planting new seeds with the Empress and the Seven of Pentacles. Notice how the Empress is looking directly at the Seven of Pentacles. So you are looking at the past. That is a message that I got for you last week as well. I remember your weekly last week, and it was talking about reflecting a lot on the past. So we still see you focused on some sort of investment that you made. You could be making some changes here. Page of Cups, Princess of Cups. I feel like this is you making changes here. I'm reading for some Taurians where you're maybe cutting someone off or cutting something off. Again, moving forward, maybe done with a situation, sick of trying. So the 9 of Wands upright is you persevering. It's you not giving up, which is what a Taurus is all about. You know how to persevere. But for some of you with the reverse, it's the opposite. It's like giving up. I can't do this anymore. It's not worth it. So for some of you, that's what this is. And I see you healing with the Star. The very next card is the Star. And so this is you healing. And also, you have very strong boundaries. I mean, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands. This is a very defensive energy. It's you protecting yourself. It's you protecting your peace. Yeah, I see you very protective of you and yours. So this is like mom vibes with the Empress. So no matter if you're a mom or not, you may just be channeling this energy, which is mom vibes, which is a protector, a nurturer in some sense. I mean, she is a provider, yes. It's also fertility, very creative energy, abundant energy. So you're looking at the past and you're making some changes here. Could be making peace as well. I am getting that, like making peace with the person or making peace with a situation. This Page of Cups can be an apology that's coming your way. So somebody could be apologizing to you, or you could be apologizing to somebody. But for some Taurians, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Not all of you are going to resonate with this, but the 10 of Swords here and the Hanged Man, this is for some Taurians, you feeling betrayed. Absolutely feeling betrayed. Maybe something was overkill. So somebody could have like did something to you and then left you hanging, literally just didn't care. Yeah, somebody could have hurt you really bad. So for those of you where this is a relationship, this could be you ending it, cutting this person off. You're not going to deal with them anymore. 10 Swords is mirroring the Ace, the 1 here. So this is you literally ending a cycle. This is you literally stopping something, cutting it off, or even cutting yourself down, cutting yourself free from a situation, energetically maybe cutting the cord. So the 8 of Wands is an energy shift. The Wheel of Fortune is an energy shift. It's a turning point. So something is happening and this wheel is turning, change is coming in. I do see a lot of communication. So for many of you, it's something that you're hearing or something that you're saying. But the 8 of Wands can also represent back and forth communication. So I'm reading for some of you where this is ongoing. You're telling someone how you feel, or you're telling someone that you're done. They may be trying to go back and forth with you. But you have this peaceful energy here with the Star and the 4 of Swords. Healing vibes, definitely getting that. And with the Empress, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, doesn't matter at all. This is you loving yourself. It's you putting yourself first with the Empress. But let's take a look at the 10 of Swords for Taurus. Please clarify the 10 of Swords. You may be seeing a situation differently as well. This could be a positive perspective coming in. So maybe the person that wronged you, they may be coming forward, they may be apologizing, but maybe they want to explain what happened. And we have this defensive energy around here, so around you. So you may not want to hear it. For some of you Taurians, you may not want to hear it. We've got the Emperor here. So this could be an Emperor that you feel betrayed you. So it could be an Aries. If not an Aries, I mean, this could be your husband. This could be an ex-husband, someone you have kids with, a father figure, an authority figure, a masculine energy. So yeah, that's what we have there with the Ten of Swords. What is Taurus gaining a fresh perspective about? Let me see. What is Taurus gaining a fresh perspective about? Money. Ooh. All right. Some of you may have been waiting for some money to come in. It's coming. There may have been a delay, but we have this energy shift right here. You're definitely hearing something about it. And the Ace of Swords is also a card that represents success, a win, but it's after some sort of struggle. Ooh, look at that. So the Empress and the Emperor are showing up here in your reading, Taurus. So your vibes, your Taurian vibes definitely coming through strong. But again, the Empress is abundance. Ace of Rods. In this case, oh my God, the Star again. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Look at this. Very strong Taurus vibes here coming through. This may be pregnancy for some of you. If you are having problems in that department, you're moving on. You're moving past that now. This could be success with getting pregnant for some of you. Or an idea, something getting off the ground. You're planting seeds. We've got the Star. So the Star for me often, Taurus, can confirm that you're on the right path. So that is beautiful. Just keep nurturing whatever this is. All right. What is the additional guidance for Taurus? Additional guidance. But the Wheel of Fortune is some good luck coming in. The wheel is turning. Some of you are healing, so maybe no longer feeling betrayed. Listen to your intuition. Perfect timing. So perfect timing definitely to speak your truth. For some of you, I feel like that's what this is. Perfect timing to move on, to maybe take a chance, to plant new seeds. Listen to your intuition when it comes to this. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? For Taurus, what is the guidance? Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So the person that you were dealing with or you are dealing with, I don't know for how much longer, Taurus, there's a lesson here with that. Yeah, look at that. I mean, you've got the Empress twice, and now you've got self-care. So on the love front, that's the guidance, to put yourself first, to take care of yourself, maybe pamper yourself a little bit more this week. This says clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. All right, who is Taurus dealing with? Who's Taurus dealing with? We've got Aquarius coming through, very strong Aquarius. Aries, Taurus, Libra. Really, all elements. Pisces for some of you. All right. Virgo, you could be dealing with a Virgo, and then we have Earth at the bottom. Gemini may be significant, and there is Scorpio. All right, Taurus. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Gemini. What does Gemini have coming up for the last week of May 2025? Gemini. All right, you've got the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Oh, Three of Swords, but it's in the reverse. The Star, Princess of Swords or Page of Swords, Strength, Justice, the Three of Pentacles. Wow, Gemini, look at that. That is a beautiful card. Overall energy, Ace of Pentacles. All right, so I do see some of you recovering. It could be financially, emotionally, mentally. Something was stressful or worrisome. There may have been a loss, but I see you healing. I see you coming out of that, and you're planting a new seed. King of Swords, so that could be you, definitely. Ear energy. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius. You've got both here, Justice and the Star. We also have Strength, so maybe a Leo is significant. Very focused on this money with the Ace of Pentacles there, this new job, this opportunity, this seed that you're planting. I see you planning things out big time, like really planning things out, looking at the details. I see you very organized, overcoming some fears. Okay, you could be working with a King of Wands. For some of you, maybe this is a Sagittarius. We've got the Nine of Cups here. Ooh, and the King of Pentacles. Look at all of these masculine energies. So could be a female who's just in their masculine this week. So King of Pentacles, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Temperance. We've got the King of Wands. So a Sagittarius may be significant. For some of you, maybe you're reuniting with some people. You could be reuniting with a fire sign, reuniting with an earth sign. Six of Cups, you may hear from someone from your past. So a sibling or maybe someone that you grew up with. You could be reaching out to them. You could be going out and maybe like having a drink or eating dinner or something like that this week. Could be making plans to do that as well. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles as the overall energy, it's earth energy. So I do see you very grounded and very focused with this energy on starting something new or making that money with the Three of Pentacles, working with others. Some of you may work with a fire sign and earth sign. But this is some sort of agreement or a decision that you're making. With the Two of Wands, you may have been looking at like several different options here. And maybe some of you were not making a decision. Maybe you had trouble with making a decision. But this King of Swords, I feel like this King of Swords, Princess of Swords, with this energy here, this is you conquering your fears. This is you maybe asking a lot of questions or looking closer at someone or something. And so if fear was like holding you back, I feel like you're going to move past that here. I do see you like balancing your energy, balancing your thoughts here. This is a very positive energy with the Star. Very positive with the Star. And the Three of Swords landed in the reverse. So that is no longer feeling heartbroken. You're either healed or you're beginning to heal. Maybe for some of you, justice is being served. So that could be, what's helping with that. Justice is here. This can be things going your way. So if you have some sort of legal dispute that's ongoing, this can be things going your way here. So really needing to stay optimistic with that. I do see you conquering your fears here. So yeah. if you were trying to save some money, I do feel like you're going to be able to do that. If that's something that you were hoping for a raise, hoping for some sort of recognition. For some of you, there is money coming in. Let's see, what is the Three of Swords in the reverse? It landed in the reverse. What is the Three of Swords for Gemini? Yeah, there may have been like a loss of money or an opportunity, something like that. But with the Three of Swords, again, you're healing. For some of you, you're over it or you're going to be over it. What is the Eight of Swords? Some of you may have been like afraid to take action, afraid to move in a particular direction. But again, with strength here, I see you conquering your fears. So Page of Cups, Nine of Swords. Yeah, so that Eight of Swords was definitely like you holding yourself back, maybe thinking the worst, very much in your head. It's anxiety for some of you. Others, it's worry. I have two pages here, so there could be something with children or something with a child. Worried about a child. Maybe they're at a distance. Three of Rods for some of you. All right, let's get you additional guidance for Gemini for this week. For some of you, maybe what's needed is venting, is communicating, or looking closer at something, doing your research, or asking questions. That definitely may help ease your mind for those of you that are still dealing with that mental energy, that heavier mental energy. Maybe some of you were worried about your health. This says improving health. Look at that and get more information. So for those of you specifically, which I don't do health readings, I'm not a health professional, but for those of you that have been worried about a health problem, they're saying see someone or maybe see someone else. Do your research, get more information in some way. And you've got that Princess of Swords here, which is the Page of Swords. So really needing to do your homework, especially if you're lacking in the sleep department, anything like that. All right, what is the guidance for Gemini on the love front? Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. Interesting. So on the love front, they're saying strong boundaries are needed. So maybe for some of you, the person that hurt you is reaching out to you. They may definitely be trying to make amends. Here with the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Swords. For some of you, that is somebody who is trying to make amends. They're trying to get back on your good side. If you're around this person every day with the Three of Pentacles, you may work with them or you go to school with them. They may be like trying to talk to you about like the weather or something like that. They're trying to maybe get back on your good side. So interesting, very interesting. But you've got Justice, you've got the Star. So just stay positive, keep healing. keep your boundaries up. I feel like if you're dealing with someone who already hurt you, I mean, you already know. We do have vulnerability here at the bottom, so this is interesting. If you're dealing with someone new who is not the person that hurt you, yes, you don't want to get hurt again, but some of you with this combination, boundaries and vulnerability, your walls are up. So somebody could be trying to get to know you, but I mean, your walls are up, so maybe needing to open up just a little bit. This says you can be completely open with this person. Longing, protected. Okay, who is Gemini dealing with? Who is Gemini dealing with? We've got Pisces and Leo. So a Pisces or a Leo may be significant. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up for this week, please? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Cancer have coming up this week? First card out, Cancer, is the Ten of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Three of Wands. King of Swords. Four of Swords. The Hanged Man. Overall energy, Six of Wands. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of abundance here, Cancer. So your cups runneth over. A lot of emotional abundance. A lot of love if you are partnered. Or for those of you that are hanging out with friends, family, I just see a lot of love, a lot of enjoyment. Could be going out. Could be visiting family, friends. Nine of Cups, the Moon, interesting. King of Cups, well, your Cancerian energy is definitely coming through. Look at that. So King and Queen of Cups in the spread. And we also have the Chariot, which is your card. So yeah, your vibes are definitely coming through strong. We've also got the Moon here as well. So Cancer, Pisces may be significant. You've got the Star. This is you going on a very significant journey. Yes, of course, that could be physical, like physically going somewhere. But for some of you, I feel like this is more emotional. This is spiritual. This is, yeah, for some of you, it's like a healing journey. Yeah, so it may be both. It may be both. You could be going somewhere. But you are definitely on a journey. Six of Wands, overall energy. So this is victory. This is success. It's also you being in the spotlight. All eyes are on you. For some of you, I mean, you may have a lot of people that look up to you or look to you for guidance. Friends, family, the community that you're in. You may have a lot of people that like look to you. That's what I'm getting. And with the Six of Wands, there's definitely a lot of recognition here, a lot of attention that's coming your way. This is a card of winning. So you've got this winning energy here, and then the Nine of Cups, which is a wish card. And you also have the star there at the bottom of the deck as well. So for some of you, it's something that you are wishing for, this recognition or this attention, this victory. It's something that you were wishing for. And you may have waited on this for a long time. So Three of Wands, some of you may be dealing with a King of Swords. And I'm really noticing this badge here that he's wearing. So for some of you, I mean, it may be a Libra. It doesn't have to be. Air sign energy. And then we've got water. So King and Queen of Cups. So maybe you're dealing with a water sign. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign. This person may be at a distance and maybe they're coming to see you. Those of you that are involved with somebody, though, this is like planning long term. This is you making peace. For some of you Cancers, maybe you did take a break from a relationship. For some of you, you may have taken a break. But this was a good thing. So now you could be coming back together. And if not a relationship, maybe you took a break from like your family, your family, friends, the community even. You took a step back. Maybe you traveled, you may have, did some different things, and now you're coming back. And so it's like all eyes are on you. A lot of attention coming your way. Those of you that are married, I see you quite content. You have a lot of like very content, peaceful vibes. Some of you just want to like chill and relax this week. So maybe you're taking some time off. So this recognition may come in, but then maybe for some of you, you get like a little bit of a break. But yeah, the Four of Swords here on the Hanged Man, this is all about gaining a fresh perspective. So there may be something that you hear, something that you learn. And this is you like seeing a situation or a person differently. I feel like this is a good thing. For some of you, this is like allowing for you to make peace with the situation or even the person. Let's see, what is the Hanged Man for Cancer? What is the Hanged Man? Knight of Cups. So some of you may be dealing with a water sign, another water sign. This could be an apology that's coming your way or an offer that's on the table. Some of you may even be thinking, maybe you're thinking about making an offer, thinking about proposing marriage for those of you that are not married yet, but you're with someone. This can be an engagement that's definitely coming. I see you thinking long term, definitely. Some of you are thinking about marriage. You're thinking about settling down. What is the Three of Wands? Letting go of whatever is no longer serving you with that Eight of Cups. Yeah, emotionally just clearing energy here, clearing the clutter, the past, whatever is no longer serving you. You don't have space for it. You don't have time for it because you have a lot of abundance that you're making room for. So you just want to be happy. Some of you may have did some soul searching. You may know exactly what you want now in love. Four of Wands. Yeah, some of you are getting married. So congratulations. Some of you are getting married or you're settling down. So if you're not actually officially getting married, it could be that you're going to have a family. You're going to settle down with somebody. Let's see. What is the additional guidance? Four of Rods, though, is a very stable, secure energy. Yeah, I see a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance. So within the next few months is coming out, so things may really start to happen at that time, or it may take that long to happen. Oh, we have a no at the bottom. We have a no. Let me see if I can get more information. So what is coming up within the next few months? For some of you, there's success here right now with that Six of Wands, but maybe something else is going to happen in a few months. Abundance. So more money coming in, more abundance, because some of you are already quite abundant, but there's more abundance. And the Ten of Pentacles can represent like some sort of inheritance for some of you. Maybe there is like a situation that's being straightened out with the family. That's a possibility. We have unlikely. So you had the no and you had the unlikely. So that may specifically answer a question that you had, Cancer. So for those of you that were wondering about something, that's not necessarily a bad thing. The no could be a good thing. The unlikely could be a good thing because you don't want it to happen anyways. So unlikely, we have forgiveness, and then we have big happy changes with success. So yeah, just trust the process. Again, you're on a journey. What is the guidance on the love front for Cancer? What is the guidance on the love front? We do have children. Children are important to this partnership. Intuition, retreat, and then support. You already know the answer you seek. Time alone or in nature will help you to recharge. And then lean on your inner circle during this time. So yeah, some of you could be taking a break. Taking a break to maybe listen to your intuition, to meditate on something, to heal. But you have support, which I see that here. I mean, you've got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Rods. Yeah, your support system, whoever that is for you, could be a group, could be a lot of people. Whoever that is, I definitely see you having a lot of support. can also be you being supported by spirit, like spirit's your partner, spirit's here working with you. All right, who is Cancer dealing with? Who's Cancer dealing with? Okay, we have Scorpio, we have Virgo, and we have Libra. Scorpio, Virgo, and Libra. All right, Cancer, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Leo, what does Leo have coming up? Looking at the last week of May 2025, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Leo. All right, Leo, first card out is the Seven of Wands, and I don't know if you guys seen that it flew out. So very significant energy. Seven of Wands, the Magician. Prince of Swords, so that's the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, Princess of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, and then the overall energy is the Eight of Cups. All right, interesting reading, Leo. For some of you, you're definitely dealing with an air sign, or maybe even like multiple air signs. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there is a defensive, protective energy here. Some of you are protecting yourself, protecting your assets, your money, with the Nine of Pentacles. You may sit in a position of power. You may have some sort of authority. So there may have been a loss with the Three of Swords, the Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Maybe somebody tricked you, or you were not seeing everything. Maybe you made an investment and it didn't work out. This can be a small loss for some of you. That's what I'm getting here, like a small loss, nothing major. Seven of Cups, Four of Swords. Yeah, some of you made an investment and things did not turn out the way you hoped. I could also be reading for some Leos where maybe you went to school and you majored in something and now, you know, maybe you realize you don't want to do it, or you can't do it for whatever reasons. Maybe you're doing something completely different. But the Eight of Cups is here, so overall energy can be you letting go. Letting go of the past, walking away, leaving something behind. But it's not death. It's not death. So whatever this is, for some of you, it may not mean that it's gone forever, that you're walking away forever. For some of you, Leos, you may turn back around at some point and move back towards whatever this is. That is a possibility for some of you. Other Leos, maybe you suffered a loss in the past, and this is you protecting yourself from another loss, any more loss. For some of you with this protective energy here. You've got the Seven of Wands, you've got this is the Knight of Swords. So very, very defensive, protective energy. I mean, this is definitely some Leos, like preparing for battle, so to speak. So, yeah, I mean, this could be a legal fight for some of you. I don't mean a physical fight, but this could be like a legal fight. Yeah, and for some of you, this is like protecting your name, your position, your status, others, your assets, your money. Maybe this is a divorce, because the Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy, and so is, for me, so is the Magician. We've got the Queen of Swords. The Eight of Cups is the overall energy. For some Leos, this may be a divorce with the Emperor here. So this could be somebody that you're leaving. So you definitely may be delivering the news to this person. So you definitely may be letting them know this week that you're leaving. Now, with the Eight of Cups, for some of you, maybe you've already emotionally detached. For some of you, you may have been like detached emotionally from this person for a while. And you're ready now. You're ready to manifest something new. Maybe sick of waiting. This really feels like a very impatient energy with the Hanged Man and the Knight of Swords. This feels definitely like a little bit of impatience. Some of you may even be waiting on an emperor, waiting for them to maybe, I don't know, sign the papers to do something. Yeah, I see you very sharp. I really do. I see you very sharp. I see you doing your homework. You could be talking to people, getting things in order with this air energy. You've got the Magician. So yeah, I really feel like you're organized. You've got everything you need. So however you resonate, you've got everything you need. All right, let's clarify. What is the Seven of Wands for Leo? There's the Emperor again. So some of you maybe are dealing with an Aries or a masculine energy. Please clarify the Seven of Wands for Leo. The Seven of Swords here, so sevens may be significant, but yeah, maybe somebody tried to trick you, or they hurt you, they deceived you, they may have cheated with that Seven of Swords. Yeah, oh my goodness, look at this, Leo. Yeah, for some of you, this is fighting legally, definitely. But Seven of Swords and the Hierophant, somebody broke the rules. This is breaking the rules. Somebody could have been playing by their own rules, something like that. Avoiding their responsibilities. So this could be you pushing back. If you are married and you're not leaving the relationship, this is you pushing back. Maybe you want them to do more. Someone could have been avoiding their responsibilities. Or for those of you just dating someone, someone may be dragging their feet. They don't want to commit. There's something there with that. What is the Hanged Man for Leo? Maybe waiting for someone to settle down or make a commitment. There's a Hanged Man. You definitely may be dealing with a Pisces. Let's see, 8 of Cups for Leo, 8 of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely turning your back. I'm definitely reading for some Leos where you're turning your back or you're distancing yourself from a situation. And with that Queen of Swords, you could be severing ties. You may see the truth of a situation and you're not about it, so you're letting it go. You're distancing yourself. There's Temperance, being guided. Very interesting reading. For those of you that maybe you may have been a third party, maybe someone put you in like a three-party situation and you're not about it. So this is you distancing yourself. Let's see, additional guidance for Leo. Some of you are letting go of something in order to move towards something else. And this says you're ready. You're ready. Get more information. That's coming out a lot, which is interesting because you've got the Page of Swords. So get more information. Once you get that information, though, you've got everything you need with that Magician. You're ready. So yeah, just believe in yourself. What is the guidance on the love front for Leo? What is the guidance on the love front? Wait. Get more information. You know what? With this combination, Leo, get more information and wait. Something new is going to come to light. So with that 7 of Swords and the Hierophant, something happened there. Or there's more information. Also with this energy, this is a lot of spying energy. So for some of you, you're being watched in some way. Or of course, you can flip that. You, Leo, could be watching someone, of course. But then for other Leos, you definitely may be being watched here. This could be by your boss. This could be by a masculine, could be a husband or even an ex-husband. But I feel like with get more information and wait, this says the timing is not quite right. Something's going to come to light. So don't be too in a rush. Knight of Swords, look at that. Temperance. Don't be too in a rush because something else is about to come out. So some sort of secret or hidden knowledge here is going to come out. Addiction. So maybe someone has an addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. So if you're getting to know someone, they're saying take it slow. Who is Leo dealing with? Who's Leo dealing with? Sagittarius. For some of you, you're dealing with the Sag. We have Aquarius, and then we've got Earth, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Virgo. Virgo, what does Virgo have coming up looking at the last week of May? Virgo. We've got the moon. All right. We've got temperance. 10 of swords. The world. The wheel of fortune. 4 of cups, 10 of cups. 10 of wands, overall energy, 7 of cups. All right, there's definitely some confusion here. Confusion, illusion, delusion. Queen of Wands. So that could be you, Queen of Wands. All right, let's see. Queen of Wands, or that may be a fire sign that you're dealing with. Sagittarius is coming through. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries may be significant. Princess of Cups, 2 of Cups. Oh, look at this. This is definitely, oh, there's the Emperor. This is definitely being on the same page as another person. There's a lot of love. There's some loving, sweet communication. If there was a falling out, this can be an apology, definitely. For some of you, a child may also be significant. With the Queen of Wands and the 7 of Cups, I am reading for some Virgos where you could be making some changes. So this can be you, maybe you're changing up your hair, or maybe you're like buying a new wardrobe, or maybe for some of you, you could be like having plastic surgery or a procedures. This could be you getting stuff done at this time. And if you're not doing it this week, this is you making plans. Could be doing some research here. You could be making some plans. Just be careful with the moon and the 7 of Cups. And the moon was the first card out. So something is hidden. Not all is known. This also can represent fear. There's some fear here surrounding a situation. If you are having surgery, this can be fear around that, some fear. The moon also can represent like you hiding something. That's not always negative, not at all. So you could be doing something. Maybe you're not happy, so you're making some changes, or you're trying different things with this 4 of Cups. Yeah, feeling a little bored or a little flat. And with this Queen of Wands, needing a change. So for some of you, this is definitely you focusing more on like appearances, which is interesting. I don't normally get that, but that's what I'm getting. And if not you, this always can be someone close to you, like a friend or your mom or a sister or something like that. But you've got, let's see, you've got multiple 10s. So the wheel is a 10. You've got 4 10s here in the spread. You've also got the world. So something is done. Something is absolutely done. And with temperance, you're healing. You're definitely healing. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. So yeah, you definitely could have been carrying a heavy load, healing from maybe the past, maybe something didn't work out. With the Ten of Swords, a relationship may have ended. Ten of Wands, you taking everything on yourself. So if a relationship ended, a marriage ended, if you have kids, for some of you, maybe you've been doing it all by yourself or something like that with that Ten of Wands. Yeah, something has been taking a toll, but this week balance is being restored, and so you could be doing something that inspires you, doing something that excites you. If weight was a problem or an issue, this can be you like trying to balance your diet. Yeah, for some of you, trying to maybe eat healthier, trying to make some positive changes, and I think that this is great. So yeah, a chapter is done with the world. This is a chapter, but some of you also could have been just going through like a really tough cycle. And this is like you starting a new book, basically. This is like a new book. So never mind a new chapter, but a whole new book for some of you. So I feel like you're looking at a lot of different things right now. That's really what I'm getting. And you're making some lifestyle changes, and it's because you were not happy. So whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like this is great. The wheel's turning. So the burden is coming off your back. For some of you, you're de-stressing. Family could be helping with this. You've got the Ten of Cups here, so family could be helping with this. So yeah, I feel like this is positive. Let me just take a look at the Ten of Swords. What is the Ten of Swords for Virgo? Yeah, you're healing. So again, for some of you, that can be you having like a procedure done, something like that. This is you physically recovering, physically healing. Also, if you did feel betrayed in some way, that can be you making peace with the situation. Let's look at the moon. Let's look at the moon. First card out. Four of Rods. So there could be something going on with family, something going on with a relationship, or even the home. There's the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. All right. Additional guidance for Virgo, please. Additional guidance for Virgo. We've got in the near future, within the next few weeks is at the bottom of the deck. So something, Virgo, is about to happen. You've got 4 tens in the world. So something is done. This is a good thing. With the Seven of Cups here, you could be looking at your options. You definitely have options. Maybe some of you even have options and you didn't even realize that you had options with this like confusing sort of energy. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Virgo? What is the guidance for Virgo? All right, we have intuition. You already know the answer you seek. And then children at the bottom. Children are important to this partnership. So some of you may have children, or if you are looking at some options, if you have love coming in, you may meet someone with children, or you may meet someone that wants children. This is saying to listen to your intuition. Also for me with this card, it can represent someone who is like childlike, not in a bad way. Someone who likes to have fun, someone who's carefree, maybe a free spirit. So yeah, you may be meeting somebody like that. All right. Who is Virgo dealing with? Who's Virgo dealing with? All right, we have Cancer and we have water. So maybe a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Definitely getting Cancer, definitely getting Pisces here in this reading. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Libra have coming up for this week? Libra. Ooh, Libra, look at that. Two aces coming out together. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. That's awesome. Libra, what's Libra have coming up for the last week of May? Libra. All right, Three of Swords, Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, Justice, Five of Pentacles. What is going on, Libra? All right, Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So the Nine of Wands upright talks about persevering, talks about you having strong boundaries. It also talks about you not quitting. Don't give up here. For some of you, you may have been really going through it and you're exhausted and you may want to quit. You definitely may want to quit. But they're saying to keep going. You have blessings that are coming in. For some of you, justice is coming in. So there may have been like an injustice, something, yeah, that hurt you. Yeah, somebody could have maybe took from you, maybe took your money and ran. Somebody may have like abandoned you. But justice is coming in. Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah, so you've been carrying around this heavy load. For some of you, very stressed out, maybe overworked, underpaid, others just overwhelmed, under a lot of pressure. For some, this can be pressure from family, but this also can be pressure from your community, or some group. There could be a lot of pressure that you're under here at this time. For some of you Librans, though, this is a lack mindset with the Five of Pentacles. So be careful. Take extra good care of yourself this week. This can come up when you're under the weather. So for some of you, you need to definitely take extra good care of yourself. But this also can represent a lack mindset. So it can represent poverty. Some of you could be going through a tough time. But for other Librans, I feel like this is a mindset. This is a negative mindset, or you're telling yourself that something's not going to work out. Could be overthinking a situation. This is, for some of you, it's a little bit of like paranoia even. So yeah, I feel like this is a lack mindset. So you got to be careful with your thoughts here at this time. You don't want to manifest a loss. Yeah, there is some sort of success though. So if you're a Libran who just went through a really tough time, a really, really tough time, maybe a loss of a relationship, or maybe a loss of a job, losing a home, anything like that, there's new beginnings that are coming in. These two cards came out together. So Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. This can be some of you starting a business. You have this amazing idea for a business. Don't let fear hold you back. Yeah, this is like divine inspiration. Some of you may have this like amazing idea, or amazing ideas. For some of you. Others, this is a win. This is a win. So there definitely may be a legal win that's coming to you. And for some of you, maybe you didn't think this was going to happen. Some of you may be offered some money. It may not be what you were hoping for. For some of you, that's what this is there is like a settlement offer that's coming in, but maybe it's not what you were hoping for. Let's see, let's clarify. Three of Swords for Libra. What is the Three of Swords for Libra? Yeah, for some of you, maybe, yeah, somebody may have passed. This may have been a loss in the family for some of you. Virgo may be significant. Others, this is you being guided here as far as maybe should you accept this offer. Four of Cups. Some of you may not want to accept this offer. So listen to your counsel. So that could be an attorney. That could be someone who's older, someone who has a lot more experience. So yeah, some of you, you're being guided here with this situation. And with that Nine of Wands, you may persevere. So you may turn something down because you want something more. And that could be that Ace of Pentacles. Could be a lump sum of money that's coming in. And we've got the Six of Wands there. So maybe you're turning something down and then you're afraid, you know, you're going to lose, or you're afraid, you know, you're going to spend more money and go more into debt and things are not going to work out. Again, lack mindset. But you've got these beautiful blessings coming in. Let's see, Five of Pentacles for Libra. Nine of Cups. Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, Libra, you've got new beginnings coming in. So try not to get discouraged. Also, those of you that feel like quitting, don't quit. A lot of times, you know, we feel like quitting right before the miracle occurs. So you've got the 9, you've got the 1, that's 10. That's a cycle that's done. With the Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands. You've definitely got new energy coming in here. All right, what is the additional guidance for Libra? Additional guidance for Libra. Yeah, look at that. No need to worry. Look at this. Helpful people. No need to worry and helpful people. I mean, that could not resonate more with what the cards are saying. All right, guidance on the love front. We do have obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. That could be due to trust issues. Guidance for Libra on the love front. Marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Healing. Very nice. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. All right, who is Libra dealing with? Who's Libra dealing with? We've got water and fire. Interesting. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and then Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, Libra, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Scorpio. Ace of Wands. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with a Libra, or maybe I'm reading for some cuspers because they just had the Ace of Wands as well. King of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man, Seven of Swords, the Chariot, the Emperor, Three of Swords, overall energy, the Lovers. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have it's the Knight of Wands, so Prince of Wands in this deck. All right, so for some of you, it's definitely go time. This is you physically traveling, physically going somewhere. Let me just fix these cards. Physically taking action, going after your dreams. You may have been in hanged man mode, Scorpio, for a while. And some of you are sick of it and you're cutting yourself down. Right off the bat, that's the first thing I'm getting is movement. It's go time. You're taking action. This is you freeing yourself. You may feel like you sacrificed too much here with the situation. A choice is significant with the Lovers. A choice. Now, you could be choosing between two different things. Maybe you have a couple of options in love. King of Cups, the Emperor. You may have a couple of options. Others, maybe it's just making a decision here. Making a decision to move forward or to travel with this. Oh, Knight of Wands. Look at this. So, Queen of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. So this could be you. This could be your energy here at the bottom of the deck. For others, though, this could be someone that you're dealing with. So the energy I'm getting here with this is someone who maybe they move at their own pace, a little bit slower as far as taking action, but once they're inspired, I mean, they're off. Once they know what they want, or they're sure about something, they want something, then they move. They take action very fast, very passionate, fiery individuals. So for some of you, you're dealing with someone like that. Others, this is you. So yeah, you definitely may be looking at a couple of options. And with this Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands is the first card out. This is something brand new. It's fresh energy. It can be a spark. So maybe some of you Scorpios, you're meeting someone new this week. King of Cups. So they may be a water sign. They don't have to be. They may just come off. King of Cups can come off as someone who's a little softer, a little gentler. Yes, they can hide their emotions, especially if they're Cancer. But this person's like a big teddy bear. So, yeah, you could be dealing with someone like that, or you're meeting someone like that. Ace of Wands. Definitely a spark here. For a few of you, maybe you're dealing with, you may be partnered and you may be dealing with like another person. And either you or them, somebody could be like hiding how they really feel. Someone's really trying to rein it in. So yeah, I'm getting two different stories here. So if you are partnered or dealing with a person, this could be someone brand new that's coming in. You may really like this person, or they may really like you. There's a strong chemistry between you, but somebody's really like trying to control it. I mean, they're trying not to like take action there with that. They're trying to hold back. That's really what I'm getting there with that. If you are partnered though, if you are already partnered, This is a lot of love. It's a lot of passionate, steamy energy here with the Lovers. So yeah, you definitely could be traveling. You could be going somewhere. This could be like a romantic getaway. But there's definitely something you want clarity about, or the person you're dealing with may want clarity. This is definitely somebody who's trying to see things differently. So maybe there was a loss or something that happened with the Three of Swords, something that went down. Could be with an Emperor or could be with an Aries. So this is you definitely wanting the truth. Looking for clarity. Some of you, you may get the clarity. And once that clarity comes in, this is you maybe taking action here. Definitely making a change, very significant change. So yeah, this is quite the interesting reading. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords for Scorpio. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. What is the Three of Swords for Scorpio? Three of Swords is mirroring the Seven of Swords. We've got the Six of Rods and the Ten of Rods, clarifying the Three of Swords. So, interesting. Some of you, again, I mean, you may have been staying stuck. This is you freeing yourself with the Emperor energy, no matter if you're male, female, doesn't matter. Stepping into your power, being more aggressive here, making a choice. Very empowered energy, though, with the Chariot and the Emperor. So I feel like this was you struggling to let go of something very painful or move on or heal or whatever it is. There was baggage here. There was a lot of stress. A heavier energy here connected to this. But again, I see you moving forward. Yeah, after being stuck in like hanged man mode. Let's see, what is the Seven of Swords? This hanged man just wants to come out for you, Scorpio. My apologies. Don't shoot the messenger. So a Pisces definitely may be significant. Yeah. If somebody left you hanging, if somebody, anybody left you hanging, I feel like you're avoiding them. You're avoiding the situation. You don't want to deal with them. If somebody lied to you, it may have broke your heart. You may feel betrayed. But you're moving forward. I'm not looking at a Scorpio who's like grieving here. Not at all. I'm looking at a Scorpio who's like on to the next. And you may even meet someone brand new this week because you're off. This is movement. It's definitely a more powerful, aggressive energy. Six of Cups here. Yeah, for some of you, I mean, you're leaving the past in the past. Or if you are moving towards someone new and there's a spark, there could be some sort of past life here. For some of you, you may know this person, but you've never like been involved with them romantically or something like that. Let's see, what is the additional guidance for Scorpio? Ask your angels. So they're saying take a moment with the Hanged Man. Definitely take a moment. Go within. and then look for a sign. So take a moment, slow down, and then look for a sign. So very interesting. Yeah, and you see the lightning here. So this Ace of Swords, this truth, this clarity, this sign is going to be huge. All right, what is the guidance? We've got obstacles, and this is on the love front. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Scorpio. But you have support. So if there is an obstacle, a challenge in your way, you do have support. You have a support system. It says lean on your inner circle during this time. So you have support. So don't forget that. You have support. For some of you, this could be like a sibling or a really good friend, a lover, love interest. We've got vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Scorpio dealing with? Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we've got Aquarius. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have coming up? Looking at the last week of May 2025, Sagittarius. Oh, the Devil. First card out. Five of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. So that's good. Okay. The Empress. Ten of Cups, the Star, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, overall energy, Eight of Pentacles. All right. We've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is you definitely like seeing a way forward. Definitely see you moving on, moving forward. Some of you moving out of a very tough time. So I can be reading for some Sagittarius where you were maybe unemployed. Some of you maybe in debt. But you're coming out of it, and it could be because you're landing a new job or you're starting a new business. Eight of Pentacles, overall energy with the Magician. Oh yeah, this is what you're manifesting. Look at this. The Magician, the Four of Wands, this is financial stability. So just keep working hard. For those of you that just landed a job or you're moving up within your career, this is great. This is fantastic. I see you leaving a tough time behind. This is you moving forward. Spirit is helping you to move forward. Also, the Star is here. And so if you needed any sort of confirmation that you were on the right path, there it is. Some of you, you're healing. You've got the Queen of Cups, Justice, Two of Pentacles. Balance is being restored, definitely. Balance is being restored. With the Magician, you've got that manifesting ability. Whatever it is that you want, you can make it happen. So yeah. The Devil with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you had like an incredibly negative mindset. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. For some of you, this was like a lot of very pessimistic energy, a lot of fear, a lot of blame. Some of you may have dealt with like some sort of injustice or betrayal. A very tough time, but you're moving forward. This is forward movement. Eight of Wands, Six of Swords. I mean, any sort of toxic environment, toxic patterns, behavior, people, relationships, whatever it is, you're leaving this behind. And I see you moving forward, and I see you moving forward optimistically, which is great, which is 100% what's needed. With the Magician here, definitely needing to have faith, needing to stay positive, and needing to believe in yourself. With the Empress, this is you knowing your worth. Now, some of you may be parents. So you've been going through it. Maybe you and your family going through it. With the Ten of Cups, I have the Empress looking at the Ten of Cups. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. Yeah, you've got the Star. This is you being guided like away from this. So whatever the Devil is for you, the Devil can be an obsession. It can be some behavior, some patterns, a negative pattern that we're in. Whatever it is for you, this is you being guided. Towards happiness, I really see you happy and emotionally content in not struggling financially. All right, let's see. What is the Ten of Swords? We will look at the Ten of Swords for Sagittarius. Now, for some of you, this can be like a procedure. You may be traveling because maybe you're having something done. And if not you, this can be the woman in your life. This can be your mom. This can be a family member with the Ten of Cups. What is the Ten of Swords for Sagittarius? Page of Cups. So there's news around this. For some of you, maybe a child is significant. I'm also getting apology. Let's look at the Devil. So if somebody did you wrong, they may be trying to apologize. Let me see, what is the Devil? Yeah, this is interesting. Knight of Cups. Look at this. We've got justice here. So this can be like a legal offer, maybe a settlement offer for those of you, yeah, where this is something with court, because there's communication and there's offers like on the table here. So we've got the Knight of Cups with the Devil. For a few of you, this is somebody that you already dealt with and maybe things didn't work out. Could be an ex that's trying to come back. If somebody, you know, already hurt you, they could be trying to come back around, trying to tempt you. But that's not all of you, but for some of you. Justice, the Nine of Rods, the Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is something legal for some of you, definitely. So yeah, just keep going. Don't give up. What is the guidance? We've got not the right time. What is the guidance for Sagittarius? Oh my goodness, they're just coming right out for you. So we've got not the right time, let go, and there's something better. So there's something better that's coming in. You may not see it this very moment. Others you may, with the Empress vibes. You're planting seeds. For some of you, this is a better job. Others, there's a better offer. So they're saying to let go. Don't try to control the outcome. Just let things happen. Because there's something better, something much better that's coming in. Look for a sign. So yeah, there's signs, there's omens around you. So keep your eyes open. What is the guidance on the love front? Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Interesting. And then stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Okay, so that is interesting. So those of you that are dating someone, just make sure you're on the same page. The Devil there with the Knight of Cups. One person may want one thing, and maybe you, Sag, you want something entirely different. So just make sure you're on the same page. Those of you that are partnered, yeah, I mean, you may be with the soulmate. Yeah, you may have children. So some of you are with your person. It's a very stable relationship. We've got stability, past life love, children, friendship, leap of faith is there. So some of you are with like a soulmate. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Just make sure that you're on the same page. Okay, we've got Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus. We've got Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Libra, and then we've got air, so Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. All right, Sag, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Capricorn. All right, first card out, Capricorn, is the Queen of Swords. We've got Temperance. The Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups, interesting. Knight of Swords, Strength. The Hermit. Knight of Wands, overall energy, Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. So I'm definitely seeing communication. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. I have strong Virgo here. Maybe Sagittarius, maybe Leo, but I'm definitely getting Virgo. So you may be hearing from a Virgo. We've got the Hierophant, we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Magician. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Four of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be you, Capricorn, manifesting more money, maybe a better position. Some of you may work for a large company. Yeah, this is you manifesting financial stability. Some of you are creating a name for yourself. You may be moving up within the company. You may be moving into a position of power. This is good news. This is exciting. So however you resonate, this is exciting. And if not you, your partner, so if you're married, this could be good news coming in for your partner. This is exciting energy. There could be some exciting changes that are happening maybe at work with the Eight of Pentacles. Work or school, if you go to school. But yeah, there's definitely information that's coming your way. You've also got a lot of air energy. All elements really, but I'm getting a lot of air. I got Virgo. And then I'm getting a lot of air. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Or maybe you have air in your chart. For some of you, a Gemini. A Gemini is significant. All right, so Seven of Wands, defensive energy, standing your ground. For some of you Capricorns, you may want the truth. You want that clarity. You're waiting on that news. You're waiting on information. Now, it may have something to do with a Queen of Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But we've got the Queen of Cups marrying the Queen of Swords. So this could be someone that you're marrying for some of you, or they're marrying you or something like that. Others, this could be your energy. If somebody's been a little flaky or inconsistent with you. I mean, I could be reading for some Capricorns where you're not playing and you're trying to be patient with this person, but you want to know maybe where you stand or what's going on. You're looking for some sort of truth. And I feel like, yeah, you're ready. You're ready to cut them off, cut the situation off. You're ready, but you're trying to be patient. Yeah, so it's quite the interesting read. For others, this Queen of Cups could be somebody that you're competing with. And if you date women, this may be an air sign, a water sign, two different energies that maybe are competing for you, Capricorn. There's definitely a strong attraction here. But just be careful. Make sure that this person is not married. Yeah, this feels like competition. That's what I'm getting. So this feels like competition. And if not in love, this can be at work with the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles overall energy is you working very hard. Some of you are very focused on your work. You're putting your time, your energy into something here. And some of you may work in like a very competitive field or environment. I see you coming through very strong. I see you definitely being divinely guided here and protected at this time. But yeah, you have like this very competitive energy. All right, let's take a look at the Seven of Wands. Why do we have the Seven of Wands here? This is you protecting your position, protecting yourself. It's fighting off the competition. It's a defensive energy. What is the Seven of Wands for Capricorn? The Devil. So this can be you like fighting a temptation or fighting the devil in your mind, whatever that is for you. Some sort of negative energy or situation or a toxic environment or toxic relationship. But you're fighting this, you're opposing this, which is quite interesting. What is the Prince of Swords? Knight of Swords, which is movement. Some of you are in a hurry. Six of Swords. Maybe you've been patient with someone or a situation. You've been patient, but now maybe you're starting to get impatient. You want to move forward. You're ready for a change. So Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What is the additional guidance? For Capricorn, what is the additional guidance? It's up to you. So however you resonate with this, it's up to you as far as you moving forward. You may have like an ex, you may have someone that you know like trying to pull you back in. So they're saying it's up to you. And then we also have let go. let go of anything that's no longer serving you. Let go of anything that's toxic. What is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? Interesting. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. And then longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. So, I mean, maybe you've been longing for someone, Capricorn. You may be playing hard to get them. That's not all of you, but for some of you, or you can flip that. They've been longing for you, and they're going to play hard now to maybe fight for you or get your attention or compete for you. So yeah, this is quite the interesting reading here. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Could be an air sign. Could be someone trying to pull you back in. It's up to you. I mean, we all have free will. If you want it, then it's up to you, literally, to let it back in. Let's see. Who is Capricorn dealing with? Who's Capricorn dealing with? Look at that, Virgo, and I got that at the very start. Virgo, and then we've got Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Scorpio. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Aquarius. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming up for this week? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Aquarius. Looking at the last week of May, Aquarius. First card out is the Ace of Swords. Oh, look at that. Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, the Hanged Man, Ten of Swords, Magician, King of Wands, Death. Overall energy is the Knight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right. Look at that, Aquarius. So the Nine of Pentacles with the Empress. This is definitely someone who knows their worth. Somebody who may be worth a lot. So I'm definitely reading for some very successful Aquarians Maybe you're a business owner. Yeah, I mean, some of you are doing good. You're trying to, for some of you, you're trying to like end a cycle. You want change. I also see you juggling, multitasking. You have a lot going on. So there may be a lack of sleep. So there may be the need for you to maybe pamper yourself a little more this week. Spend some money on yourself. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Take extra good care of yourself. I do see some of you juggling. Some of you do have a lot going on. And this is movement. So Knight of Swords as the overall energy. This is movement. This is you taking action. It also can be you fighting for what you want. Some of you want the truth, which it's coming in. There's some sort of clarity that's coming in. Something may come out into the open here. For some of you, this is you doing what I feel like you feel is right. Maybe like fighting an injustice, something like that. Maybe even for some of you, like righting a wrong, like trying to do the right thing. But this is over with. We've got the Ace of Swords here with the Ten of Swords. This is over with. So however you resonate, if you went through a tough time or if someone around you was struggling, if there was a loss, if something failed, if a business failed, this could be you starting a brand new business, because you've got that manifestation ability here with the Magician, very powerful energy. So when it comes to creating change or starting something new, you have everything you need. And this is definitely something ending. This is definitely something leaving your life. I see you good with it, honestly. Ten of Swords with death mirroring it. I feel like you're good with it. So whatever this is, it's like out with the old, in with the new. Ace of Pentacles, planting a new seed. Yes, with this energy, it could be reading for some Aquarians where you're a little impatient. You want this, you know, ball to be rolling a little bit quicker here. You want the seed to maybe grow a little faster, or you're trying to really like close a door here, finish a chapter here, and start the next. So yeah, there could be a little bit of like impatience here. But this is clarity. You've got the Ace of Swords here. We've got the Sun with the Hanged Man. I mean, this is clarity. Truth, clarity. Maybe you waited on this. You know, something also could be kind of blowing your mind. So maybe you thought one thing, and then when things come out into the open, when the truth comes out, it's something different. So for some of you, I am seeing that, like something is maybe a little surprising. Not like a huge shocker, but it's not what you thought. It's different. And it's the truth. It's the truth coming out. There may be an ending with a King of Wands. So that may be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. This could be someone who's very attractive. Could be your energy. But there's an ending. There's a change here where nothing is going to be the same. So for some of you, this may be a Leo. So you could be leaving a relationship for those of you that were involved with a Leo. could be ending it with this person, or if you were on a break because maybe you guys were going through a tough time together, there may have been a break with a relationship. And I mean, some of you, that could be ending, and this could be you moving forward, and maybe this person has changed, maybe you've changed, maybe you both have changed. And then others, you know, with this energy, this is a very independent energy. And again, you know your worth. I could be reading for some Aquarians where you're kind of over it. And this is you moving on and planting a new seed. I see happiness. You're manifesting happiness. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting. I'm seeing you manifest happiness. Could be new love. But let's see, what is the 10 of Swords? What is the 10 of Swords for Aquarius? This can be a marriage that has ended, or if not a marriage, a long-term relationship, a more traditional relationship may have ended. Others, a contract, a job is over with, some sort of commitment, or a tie is being severed here. You're manifesting something new. What is death? Please clarify death for Aquarius. Again, the end of a relationship. A partnership, a relationship, or some sort of agreement, a commitment that's over with. So quite interesting. All right. So what is coming to light? Clarity. What is coming to light for Aquarius? Queen of Swords. The truth. The truth is coming out. Yep. You're seeing things clearly. If you were struggling when it comes to making money, you know where the money is. You know how to make money. You know how to make a name for yourself. You know how to create a business and get it off the ground and all of that. And this is like a very focused energy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And if I put the cards down here, they're looking at one another. Look at that. So you could be dealing with a King of Swords. That could be another ear sign. But for some of you, this is an ex. This is an ex-husband. This is an ex. Or an ex-business partner. Somebody that maybe you don't have like the warmest feelings towards this person. Page of Pentacles. 7 of Rods. King of Rods. So King of Rods again, which is interesting. 9 of Rods. Very defensive energy here. So I don't know if they're being that way towards you, or you're being that way towards them, or both of you. Helpful people. Guidance for Aquarius, please. Helpful people. Yes, look at this. So you have support. Helpful people. So this is people around you, maybe at work or at school or in your community or friends or family, but this is also spiritual help. You have like an army here behind you. And then you've got the big fat yes card. So there's a couple of yes cards here in this deck. This is the big fat yes card. So this is nice. So if you were looking for clarity as far as like, should I move forward? Should I end this? Should I do this? This is like a big fat yes. And then we've got in the near future. So change is coming in. What is the guidance on the love front for Aquarius? What is the guidance? Intuition. Notice how it did land in the reverse though, so I just want to point that out. So make sure you are listening to your intuition. Take a moment. Does something feel right? This does say you already know the answer you seek. We have soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. All right, who is Aquarius dealing with? We've got Pisces, and we've got Sagittarius. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Pisces. What does Pisces have coming up for the last week of May? Pisces. Pisces. Seven of Cups, though, for some of you, it's in the reverse. Have the Star, the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Hierophant, overall energy, Three of Pentacles. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we do have Temperance. We've got Temperance, we've got the King of Cups, Magician, Four of Wands, Page of Cups. Ooh, so some of you, you're manifesting love. You're definitely manifesting love. Or manifesting something that your heart is really like invested in. You want this. This can be like a dream job. Three of Pentacles, overall energy. So teamwork is definitely highlighted this week. Let's see, we've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Emperor, so maybe you're working with, this could be working with your boss, working with an Aries. Maybe an Aquarius, maybe a Taurus, maybe a Sagittarius. But for some of you, this Seven of Cups is in the reverse, which can be you seeing things clearly. If you were looking at a bunch of options and none of those options were really any good, I mean, you know it, you're aware of it, you see things clearly. It's very like surface level with the Seven of Cups. So looking at something and seeing it like surface level only. But I feel like with this energy, you're seeing someone clearly. So maybe realizing that you are not seeing a person or even a situation, seeing something clearly. So this could be with a coworker with the Three of Pentacles for some of you. If not a coworker, maybe someone you go to school with. This is like a lot of youthful energy, younger energy. So could even be something with your kid or your kids for some of you. Then for others, I'm seeing a work opportunity here. There's definitely communication coming in. So you may be learning about a job or learning about some sort of opportunity here to maybe make a little extra money, but there's the need to be patient here around this. So with this Knight of Swords, for some of you, you may be a little impatient, but needing to stay positive, needing to have faith, and needing to be patient, yeah. Because this could be something down the road. It definitely may not be tomorrow. So I don't know why, the cards are talking about this. Some of you may hear about this opportunity this week, or you're going to hear about something that's taking place down the road. So it's quite interesting. If you go to school, this could be you hearing about something to do with maybe school for the next school year. So it's something like that. So you're hearing something this week, but it's in regards to something that's starting like down the road. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. You've got the Star, you've got the Hierophant. I definitely see you being divinely guided and inspired here at this time. This is spiritual energy, but it's definitely around like this work or school situation. Some of you, you've been working very hard. You're trying to grow. And so, yeah, you could be working with your boss. You could be working with this Emperor. This is you doing things by the book. If they want you to do something a certain way, this is you doing it. And I'm also getting being watched for some of you. Yeah, some of you are being watched. I don't think that this is something like personal. I think that this is more like the business. If you work for a large company or school or whatever, this is maybe the company watching like everybody. So I don't think it's like you personally. I think it's like everybody is being watched. So quite interesting, Pisces. I believe I've gotten that message for you before. But let's clarify. What is the Seven of Cups for Pisces? please clarify the Seven of Cups for Pisces? All right, Four of Pentacles. So if you or somebody around you, if somebody was like hanging on to an idea or an opinion, whatever it is, it's a controlling, possessive sort of energy. So I don't necessarily feel like it's you, Pisces. It could be somebody else. The Emperor does tend to be like very stubborn and set in their ways. And so if somebody was doing something, controlling something, this is you maybe seeing that situation clearly, or it can be that person seeing things clearly. So if it is you, it can be that, you know, you're no longer maybe going to hang on because you're seeing how something really is. You're seeing the truth of a situation. Let me see. I'm going to get one more on that. Maybe something was like an illusion. It wasn't true. Could be with a King of Pentacles. So that may be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. So if that is not you, that can be, again, someone who sits in a position of power. Maybe someone who runs the company, controls maybe the money. Three of Swords. On the love front, this can be someone who doesn't open up easily because they're afraid of getting hurt. So for those of you where that is like a love interest, or maybe it's you on the love front, this is someone who it takes them a while to open up. That is someone who is closed off. Their heart chakra is not, it's blocked, it's not open. They need to heal. All right, let me see. Let me see the Three of Wands. The Hermit. The Hermit, for some of you, may be in the reverse. So a Virgo may be significant. So that may be a Virgo for some of you. So when it comes to any sort of like long-term plans, I mentioned something coming about or something coming to fruition later on. So just make sure that you're like checking all the boxes, being wise, doing what you're supposed to do when it comes to all that. If you are getting advice from a particular person, just make sure that, you know, they don't have like a hidden agenda, or make sure this person knows what they're talking about. Because this can be someone, and maybe even someone like at a distance, this can be someone that is like giving you bad advice, not the best mentor, not the best teacher. So yeah, I mean, be careful of that. But I feel like some of you are dealing with a Virgo. Others, you're dealing with somebody at a distance. Six of Swords. This is transitional energy. So travel, maybe this week. Movement. This is movement, maybe here with something at work or school. What is the additional guidance for Pisces? No, you gotta know. So if you have a question in your mind, for some of you it's a no. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. So again, that's interesting. If you're working with someone, and maybe there's like 3 people working together on something, if someone is like trying to tell you how to do something, or they're trying to teach you, maybe they're teaching you their way of doing something, it may not be the right way. So keep that in mind. Yeah, look at this. No, and then wait. Now this can be because there's something better that's coming in, or the timing is not quite right. Also, something could be coming to light that you're unaware of. We have improving health at the bottom, which is good. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Pisces? What is the guidance? We have healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So on the love front, you could be healing a relationship. Listen to your intuition. And really, that could be any relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. This can be a family relationship. This can be a friendship. This says you already know the answer you seek. So that's interesting. Let's see. Who is Pisces dealing with? We've got Taurus, and we've got air. So Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, and then Taurus. Definitely have a lot of earth here. All right, Pisces, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to thank all of you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please hit that like button. If you are interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a great week.